What's up? Welcome back to another episode in the Journey Back to the Stage series. Today, I'm 14 pounds down on the year, 14.1 to be exact. And in this episode, I'm going to be covering all my weight fluctuation over the year, as well as the meal plans I've been following to get to this point. So I'm going to hop right into it. And I know what you're thinking. Down 14.1 pounds. That was so fast, overnight success, whatever you may be thinking. But the reality is, it's been a journey to get to this point. It's been ups and downs, and that's what I want to share today. So, going back to last year, December 26th was my last recorded weight of that year, 229.3. Day after Christmas, so weight was a little bit up. However, this is the point I remember thinking, I really need to make a change. I really need to start moving towards, a more fit version of myself. And so, I had that on my mind. And through the rest of the holidays, through the beginning of the year, my weight steadily kept increasing until the point I was like, I need to reach out to a coach to, really get back in check, really start moving towards my goals, get back to the stage. So the day I reached out was January 17th. And I weighed 231.5 pounds. And I'm pretty sure this was the heaviest I've ever weighed in my life. So perfect timing. It was much needed because I was drifting in the opposite direction, drifting away from where I wanted to be. So I reached out to my coach and applied for his program. Got started up with my coach by January 23rd. He gave me, workout plan, gave me macros. And that first week, I started tracking my macros, started inputting my protein, my fats, my carbs, but I didn't have a strict plan. I was like going to restaurants, inputting, my macros, meal prepping a little bit of food, and inputting into the app sometimes. I was kind of sporadic with it, up and down. So then that got me to January 29th, weighing 228.6. So January 29th, weighed that much. 3-pound loss since I got started, so not bad. However, I knew I wasn't on it like I should be on it. January 31st was when I made my first official meal plan. I had another pound lost, and I was 227.5. And so that meal plan, let me share it with you now. The first meal plan I made on January 31st, my breakfast consisted of 2 whole eggs, blueberries, egg whites, English muffin. My pre-workout was a protein shake, rice cakes, chocolate flavored, peanut butter. My lunch was chicken breast, white rice, broccoli. And then my snack was almonds, another protein shake, banana, and Fiber One cereal. And then my dinner was 6 ounces of top sirloin steak, sweet potato, and baby spinach. So I made this plan, and the reason I made this plan was because for me personally, it's easier to adhere to a strict plan versus, constantly fluctuating what I'm inputting into MyFitnessPal. It just saves me more time, and I don't have to think about it as much. So for me personally, I don't really care too much about the variety once I get into it. I just really want to know I'm eating the right thing day in and day out. So started that meal plan, and I had some weight loss, right? I think I dropped all the way down to 222 with this meal plan. However, between January and March 14th, my weight was up and down, up and down. I wasn't as strict as I needed to be on workouts, on nutrition, on cardio. And so on March 14th, I was 228 pounds, a pound heavier than what I was a month and a half prior. A month and a half? 2 months prior. All right, now where was I at before I got so rudely interrupted? No, I'm just kidding. So back to March 14th, a month and a half after I weighed 227.5, I'm 228, right? Up half a pound, however you want to look at it. And the true reason I had that result was because the standard I had set for myself. The standard I had set for myself was it's okay to deviate from the plan sometimes. It's okay to cheat on your diet. It's okay to miss workouts or cardio. And in life, your results are dictated by the standard you set for yourself. If you have high standards, it's usually an indicator that you're going to get good, if not great results. If your standards are low, you're probably going to get mediocre results or no results. Or in my case, gain a pound after a month and a half of work. So in any area of life, your results are dictated by your standards. And most people have different standards for different areas of their life. In fitness, nutrition, workouts, cardio, most people's standard is pretty low. They say if I, work out consistently, I don't really have to pay attention to my nutrition. If I eat perfectly, I don't really have to pay attention to my workouts. Or I can pick and choose when I want to be on it, right? That's what I was doing. Conversely, most people have really high standards for their relationships, right? In a diet, people will say, all right, I'm going to be on the plan Monday to Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, I can cheat. Imagine if you had the same mentality in your relationships with your spouse. Monday to Friday, I'm going to be committed. Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to cheat. I'm no relationship coach, but it don't sound like it would turn out too good. But long way to say that your standard will dictate your result. So you need to elevate your standard if you want to get better results. So with that being said, after March 14th, I elevated my standard. I told myself I'm going to be on the plan. I'm not going to miss any more cardio, no more missed workouts. And as a result of that, in the past 2 weeks, I've dropped 14 pounds. I did change my meal plan on March 21st. And from the outside, it would look, oh, this meal plan is just working so much better. But the reality is my consistency and my adherence to the plan is just so much better. So I'll share with you my March 21st meal plan that I made. I swapped out the English muffin for kiwi. I wanted more fruit. So I have egg, kiwi, and egg whites and rolled oats for breakfast. Pre-workout stayed the same. Lunch, chicken breast, red potato, broccoli. My snack, changed up a little bit. Almonds, banana, Fiber One cereal, and Greek yogurt. And then my dinner, swapped out the steak for the salmon, white rice, and asparagus. The macros are exactly the same. However, one thing I did change was I added more Greek yogurt as opposed to protein powder. I was, having a little bit of difficulty digesting the protein powder. So I wanted to take out as much protein powder as I was having and replace it with a little bit more whole food. So, in summary, I'm down 14.1 pounds since January, and I really feel like my momentum is established. My standard has raised, and I'm moving towards being where I want to be and stepping back on stage. I hope you got a lot of value out of today's episode. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. And I hope this helps you to raise the standard you have for your life.